From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to the program, everybody. Well, look who is here. It's Whitney Hemmer from Fareway Meat Grocery. Great to see you again. And we love creating things, especially when they are in season. And this looks absolutely delicious because these are in season. We're talking about squash.
We are talking winter squash
Winter
today.
squash.
Winter
Okay.
squash.
Okay.
So, do you know the difference in these three squash I brought?
I think this is acorn.
Yes.
Okay, we got that. We have that one. This is the stringy one.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, yes.
Yep.
And then butter somebody or other.
Butternut.
Butternut
You didn't know
squash.
I was going to test you,
Okay,
did
no, I
you?
didn't know it was going to be a test.
I know.
Okay.
I had to throw that one at you.
Okay.
So these are kind of our three main winter squash varieties.
Okay.
And winter squash are great. If you have a garden at home and you grow winter squash, you know that these can last for 6 months if you store them correctly.
That was my next question.
Yes.
How long can we keep
Up
them?
to 6 months. Cool, dry place, away from sunlight, away from moisture. All of these
Bottom cabinet. in other
All
words.
of these have a nice hard kind of outer shell.
Okay.
You know what? It's very similar to carving a pumpkin.
Okay.
So if you are familiar with carving a pumpkin, kind of the same principle here.
Okay.
But I will say that's also kind of the downfall. Is my biggest tip when it comes to winter squash, aside from the storage, is getting a nice quality knife that you can carve these winter squash with. This isn't something you go at with like an old steak knife, you know, that's not very sharp. You want a nice, sharp, sturdy knife for these. Like I said, like you would carve a pumpkin with, because that's kind of what you're doing.
Very robust knife you have there.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
so that is probably something that really holds people back from trying these winter squash. So
what's the biggest thing that they have a problem with? Because they are pretty
they're
hard.
intimidating,
Yeah.
I would say. And a lot of people maybe don't know what you're getting when you get inside of these squash. So I did open up all of these, and we can run through all of these.
Okay.
So if you are new to winter squash, I would say start probably with the butternut. I find it to be the easiest to work with because that skin is the thinnest. If you show this way, there go my seeds.
Okay.
See how thin that is? I actually take that skin off with a vegetable peeler.
Oh, really? Okay, so
Yes.
you can eat the whole thing then?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can see here I roasted it. It has no skin on it. I took it off with a vegetable peeler.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So
I never thought of that.
It's a little softer, especially than this acorn and the spaghetti. So if you're a little intimidated kind of by the prep factor or your knife skills, this would be a nice one to start with. You can see the seeds are only down here in the bottom. So you don't have to do quite as much work, I don't think.
Take a spoon and scoop them out.
Take a spoon, scoop it out.
Okay.
Again, you can roast those. If you like roasting pumpkin seeds, you can roast those the same way as well. So I like to make these kind of savory. It's almost like a sweet potato where you can go sweet or savory.
Ding,
here.
ding, right on the nose,
Same
like a
with
sweet potato.
Yep, or
Okay.
pumpkin. This is an acorn squash. As you can see, it is shaped like an acorn, and this is a big, heavy one. This one would probably be very intimidating if you are new to the winter squash world.
Okay.
What you want to do here is cut this one in half. You can see this one has a lot of seeds in the middle. Sometimes you'll find this stuffed at Thanksgiving. I prefer the acorn squash sweeter, so I usually go like a brown sugar butter situation here.
Can you use the peeler on this one too, or
You
not?
can.
No,
you will not get this peel out.
Okay.
It is technically edible.
Okay.
So if you cook it, it is technically edible. I actually don't like to eat it, but it is edible. But yeah, you can slice it like this into little rings. You can leave it open like this and then stuff it really with whatever you want. And then spaghetti squash. So
Love this stuff.
this one, I'm going to show you why it has its name. You said it's the stringy one.
The stringy one,
and you
yeah.
are correct. So I cooked this yesterday, and then when you go to eat it, you take a fork and you pull this out. So what you're left with is a spaghetti-like string, essentially. But what's great about this is there's only about 40 calories per cup. I actually think it's really great mixed half and half with traditional spaghetti.
Oh, I haven't tried that.
So you get the best of both worlds. It has
What a great idea.
Very mild flavor. Season it however you would season, regular pasta. You can just go like butter and Parmesan. You can go red sauce.
That's the way to do it. Butter and Parmesan.
You can go any way you like there. But I, like I said, like that kind of half and half mix so that you get all the benefits of everything there. You get that traditional pasta and you stretch it.
You can eat a whole one of these.
You really
Trust
could.
me
And
on
I
that.
have seen lots of recipes where they are eating the entire half and cooking it that way.
That look awesome. This is absolutely incredible.
Yes, so this is a really nice one to kind of mix into your routine in the winter if you're looking for something a little different.
And speaking of a little different, this is Pork Month, and you're celebrating Pork Month at Fareway, and you have a cooking class. Check this out, happening next week.
Yes, Yes, next week sign up at Eventbrite, fairwaydietitians.eventbrite.com. We will teach you a couple, I think about 3 different pork recipes. Huge giveaway at the end, but you have to be present to win.
Okay, but present means you have to be online. You have to be joining them. It's a virtual class, so you don't have to be physically there. You can be virtual.
Virtual class, free to attend. We pick our winner from the comment section of the actual class.
Oh, so you got to participate.
You do have to participate,
Yeah, okay.
and we will work with your local store to send you the pork bundle if you are the winner.
So when you participate, say, hey, you did a good job on Iowa Live,
That's
Whitney.
right.
Okay.
That's right. All those plugs count towards your entry to win these giveaways. So there is some incentive to come to the class.
Sign up for the class again one more time.
Fairwaydietitians.eventbrite.com.
Okay, and it doesn't cost anything.
Nope, everything is free.
Free, and the magazine is out too?
Magazine, new one, goes
one.
out today and tomorrow.
All right.
So look for that in your store.
Go to your Fareway store and get the magazine.
Yep.
Absolutely no cost for that as well. Thank you so
Correct.
much,
Thank
Whitney.
you.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Have yourself a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Iowa Live.